Hey, hello guys, I hope everything is okay on your side. Thank you so much for coming again to watch my video. This is not one of those happy videos that I usually give you guys because I'll be discussing about the coronavirus that is happening right here in China. People have died and also it's still continuing to spread. Now, this virus originally started from Wuhan. Yes, Wuhan is just a city in China. And I don't know, people say that it came from a seafood market. I mean, this virus came from an animal that they ate. Probably could have been pork, it could have been a bird, it could have been from seafood. And even other people say it's a bat. So we cannot tell for sure where from which animal this virus came from. But the moment they found it, they just locked Wuhan so that people couldn't leave the city. But already some people had already gone outside to the nearest cities. So the cities also around Wuhan are also on lockdown. And since then, whenever any cases have been reported from another city, those cities have been locked down too. So in total at the moment, they've locked down 10 cities, and not just the cities too, also some specific places, like for example the Disney. Yes, you cannot go to Disney in Shanghai now, or also climbing the Great Wall. I think for any of you that have been to the Great Wall, it's just one of the coolest tourist sites and everybody want to go there, especially at this time of the Chinese New Year. So part of it has been have been locked down. And also movie theaters right now, most movie theaters have been closed. So this is a little sad because yeah, that is like the only thing, that is like the only place you would have wanted to go if you're not traveling, yeah, just to catch a movie. But now that one is off. They're very serious on the train stations, bus stations, airports. Yes, there's a lot of screening happening. I just saw now that whenever you get your flight ticket, it's coming with a note. They are telling you to report to the airport, I mean 3 hours in advance before boarding your flight time. So 3 hours is a long time. I think it's enough for all the screening. So I do think that they're really doing something to control it. For me, the first time I heard about this thing was just 3 days ago. Yeah, I just opened my phone and then there were just a bunch of memes. Yeah, I don't even know why people think this thing is funny. And this kind of just happens with everything. Whenever something new comes, people just make memes about it, and then later they realize, oh wow, it's serious. So for me, I just looked at my memes, ha 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 ha, and then okay, that was it. I didn't even think it was China. I didn't even think it was something to worry about. So now in China, this is around the time for the Chinese New Year, and during the Chinese New Year, we usually have a long holiday. Sometimes it could go up to 2 weeks, but this year we only had about 7 days. Yeah, it's just around 1 week this year. I mean, yeah, each year the holiday period is different. Yes, so this year we don't have such a long holiday, but people have a culture of just moving from one city to the other. It's just like a huge migration because people living in the city, they have to go back to their hometown to visit their parents. So it's like a given. Every year during this time, everyone is moving, people coming in and people going. So it's a serious time. So for me, I'm not going anywhere because I realized the hassle of traveling this time is just so much. So I'm just staying home. Yeah, I mean, that was my plan, just to stay home with my son and I mean, just travel around the city or just find some fun stuff to do, but just within the city. So the one thing that I wanted to start with was to go for shopping. So I went to H&M and just to buy some few clothes. And when I was there, I was like, okay, now everyone's wearing a mask, like literally everyone. I'm like the only one. So okay, so that thing I saw on the memes yesterday is real. Okay, so okay, I need a mask. So after I finished my shopping, left the H&M and started looking for masks in various pharmacies. And guess what? Everywhere I went, they just said 买完了. I mean, 买完了.
买口袋
没有了，
怎么没有？为什么没有？
卖完了。
我这个
买完了 means finished. I mean, they've been all sold out. So like that's the first time I realized, okay, things are not right here. So I just went back home and then decided to come back the other day. So the next day I came, and yeah, I was lucky. I finally found my mask. But even guys, when you're outside, you can feel like you're in the wrong place. There were no people outside. And guys, knowing China, there are a lot of people. There's a lot of traffic. It's noisy here. People dancing there, children playing there, you know. But oh my God, when I came out, people were not there. It's just one or two. And you can feel like they're walking quickly. Now, the reason why people are able to stay indoors is because we already did our shopping for the holiday, because we know that the markets are going to be closed, the supermarkets. So it's just better to just stuff your fridge with all the groceries and anything that you need. We've also cleared our bill, so like people are just able to stay indoors. So yeah, when I was done with my mask, I haven't left the house again, because this virus is very easy to pass, because it's only been spread through coughs, you know, a cough and a sneeze, or just a contact with the door handle, you know, like if for real, if I just do something like this and then I touch a door handle and then you come and touch it, you're done. So yeah, this thing is a little scary because it's just so easy to be spread. So yes, so that's why we really need the mask, and not just any mask. Let me show you. This is the kind of mask we need. Let me show you guys. I don't know why. Can you see, guys? Yes. Okay. So yeah, the one thing I like about this mask, or why this mask is useful, is because outside is waterproof. Outside is waterproof, and the inside of it, this is the white part, this is absorbent. So whatever your germs or whatever your drops that you're going to release, they're just going to be absorbed here. So this leaves you safe, because at least anything coming from outside cannot go through, anything that you have cannot go through. So that's better for everyone. And the way to wear the mask, yes, you pull it down. Yes, okay. Now, once you put it on your nose, you're not done. You're not done, because around here, this has a tough, this is kind of a tough area, like it's a little hard and it's flexible. So once you put it, make sure you bend it, or you squeeze it, or pinch it to go with the side, to go with your nose. Yeah, so once you just place it here, it's not enough. It still can pass germs or whatever. So the best thing is put it on, pull it down, and pinch your nose. Better. And the time for taking it off, do not use your hands to touch here, because you already have the drops of it, the droplets and whatever. Do not touch it from the inside. Just remove it from here and just throw it away. So yeah, there is still another kind of mask that is working, but this is the most the safest of all, just the doctor's surgical mask. Now, one thing I like about this virus, I mean, not really like, not I'm so happy with it, but I'm thankful that it's treatable. Yes. The symptoms to this is just a dry cough, fever, fatigue, and the feeling of lack of breath. You know, you feel you can't breathe properly. Yeah, that's the symptom. And it's been reported that there's a guy in Shanghai that has been successfully treated and released from the hospital. So this is when I saw this, I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, so it's treatable. So the only problem with it is if it's so easy to spread, and so once you catch it, everyone catches it, and then eventually this is just one sick country. But we don't need to worry so much, we don't need to panic so much, because it can be treated. And just yesterday there was a message that was going around the groups, and people were just sending it to you. They said from 4 o'clock to 4:30 evening we should stay indoors and close windows, because they will be spraying getting medicine from above, from helicopters and maybe from whatever planes. Yeah, so we should just get indoors. And yeah, so I do think they're doing fine on fighting it. And so, guys, the biggest worry that I have is this virus has been seen in Japan, also in Thailand, and also a few cases have been reported in the US. And also here in China, they're saying that 26 people have died and 10,000 people have been infected. And I do feel like these are the reported cases. Is it possible that there are other people that have suffered this and we still have not heard of them? I do feel like it's way bigger than we are looking at it right now. So my question is, do you think that China is going to be able to fight this? Do you think that it's going to get to a point that China is going to need assistance from other countries? So guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. And thank you guys so much for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, just go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, just go get that red button and hit it. And also there's always a bell there that you can click. That bell lets you know whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your time. Have a good day.